welcome back. My name is Sophie. I'm a Canadian cash stuffer and zero-based budgeter. Happy Monday to you guys. Today we are stuffing $900 into our cash envelopes and sinking funds. We are going to count this before we get started. I'm going to count it in French just so you guys have a little bit of an insight into who I am because my first language is French. And then we will go back straight to English for the rest of the video. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 900. So $900. Usually I'm like, oh, they didn't have any tens at the bank, so that's why I don't have any tens. But today they did have tens at the bank. I just didn't need any tens. So this cash stuffing is a little bit different than usual because we're not stuffing as much, I feel like, as we usually do. And we're not stuffing all of our categories. It's just a tight week, a tight month in general, and that's okay. We just keep on keeping on. Our budget does not stop just because life is expensive. So we are going to start with our cash envelopes. So we don't have anything left in groceries. We don't have anything in my envelope. And then Archie and Winnie do have money left, but that is rolled over week to week. So let's start with groceries, I guess. Groceries is getting its regular $2.50. It's still working really well for us. Some weeks we have money left over and some we don't. So this was just a week where we don't have any grocery money left. And that is going to go to the back of our cash tray. Archie and Winnie are getting $2.75. And this is no longer enough again. So we had increased this budget because it wasn't enough for their new groomer. And then we started training Winnie, or getting private training for Winnie, because she's always been a really anxious dog. She has a lot of issues. She's had anxiety from the day that we've gotten her home. And we didn't realize how dire the situation was until the trainer came over to the house and was like, dude, this is severe. She has severe separation anxiety. It's not just a little bit. It's not an easy fix. It's really bad. So I'm overwhelmed with everything that we have to do for her. It's going to be a 24/7 type of training, and it's going to be very anxiety inducing for me, just not being able to coddle her or even cuddle her or give her much attention at all. She needs to be separated from us more, and she needs to understand that she doesn't need us to survive. We're not going to just start leaving her alone just like that, because she cannot be left alone without pretty much hurting herself. So we need to figure that out. But right now it's just starting with the crate, getting her used to it again, even if we're in the house, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but it's a lot. I almost started crying at the session, and I cried after the session. So it's been a lot. It's been really stressful, but it's for Winnie's own good, because her mental health, I know that's weird to talk about a dog's mental health, but she is not well. She is not having a quality of life that we want for her right now because of her anxiety. So we need to get that under control. And it's also affecting our dog Archie. He is showing signs that this constant anxiety that Winnie has is affecting him. So it's for the both of them, and we're just doing it. So it's non-negotiable. It is something that's going to have to be added to our budget, and it's a lot of money. So this $2.75 that we've been adding every 2 weeks is not enough. I'm going to have to rethink that. I'm thinking that $3.25 is going to be the new norm, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's count it. I'm going to stop talking your ear off, but I will probably title this Chatty cash stuffing video so you guys have an idea before you even started watching that I'm going to be chatty today, because I have other news too later on in the video. Okay, so Archie and Winnie now have 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 375 in their envelope. And this will hopefully, well, yes, it will for sure pay for their grooming next week, which is good. So we're still not behind, but we will get behind eventually if I don't start adding more to that. My envelope is getting $105 because I have some sort of appointment coming up. I need to look in the calendar. I can't remember what it is, but I do want to have money in my envelope. Okay, let's move on to our sinking funds. So we'll start with our high priority sinking funds. Emergency is just getting 5. If you've been watching for a while, you know I like to put 50 in here when I can, and it's usually like my minimum, like that's what I put in. But for the past couple of paychecks, it just hasn't been possible, and I need to be okay with that for now because it's just, there's so much going on. And yeah, so I'm adding 5 and I'm okay with that. So emergency now has 1,100, 120, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So 1,150. And there is actually more than that because we do accumulate interest in our account. Medical is not getting anything, but there was money that was allotted to this. I just transferred it directly to my credit card to pay back a medical expense that I had. Same thing with vet bills. I'm still, I cannot believe it, but I'm still paying off Archie's dental cleaning, and I'm not accumulating interest on that because I do use my credit card in rotation and pay most things back right away. So it hasn't accumulated interest, which is the important part, but I cannot believe that I'm still paying for his vet bill. That is just crazy. So $150 went straight to my credit card today for vet bills. Home maintenance is getting 5. So it now has 51, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 130 in home maintenance. I feel like I bought something recently. Oh, we had to replace our trash can, so that will come out of there. Car maintenance is getting 100. It didn't have anything, so it has 100. Dream home is getting 5, and I've been consistently adding to this, which is the other news that I have. So we did meet with our interior designer, and he is going to be working on our house plan for us, and we're hoping to build next year. So we met with him. We talked about like what we would like to build. We told him we have a budget because I think everyone has a budget, but like we for real have a budget. We're very like aware of what it costs to build in our area right now. We're hoping interest rates go down next year so we have more buying power, less high mortgage, etc. But we do think we are going to build next year. We were planning on waiting until 2026, but now that we've met with our interior designer and we're getting the ball rolling on the house plan, I think we might actually end up building next year. I don't know if that's something that you guys are interested in knowing about, but if you are, like, I'm more than happy to share like what we're looking for in terms of what kind of house we're gonna get, the style of home that we like and all of that. Like, I don't mind sharing that. I don't know if I'll share like the entire house plan when the time comes, but yeah, if you're interested, let me know. I just don't know if people are actually interested in that on a cash budget channel. So anyway, Dream Home now has 51, 52, 50, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 390, 410, 420, 430, 435. 435 in Dream Home. And I do have like other money in my bank accounts and stuff that will probably go towards paying our interior designer who is doing most of the house plan, and then also the draftsman that is going to officialize it. Is officialized a word? I don't even know if that's a word, but he's going to like put his stamp on it. Anyway, subscriptions is getting $5. Let me know what's going on in your life because there's a lot going on in mine and it's just been kind of crazy. So subscriptions now has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So $75 in subscriptions. I've been doing really well with this category compared to other years. Like some years I just never have enough in there, but this year it's been pretty good. So we're gonna go to our low priority binder. Okay. So vacation, as usual, is getting 140, and I don't have, oh yeah, I do have 40. I was going to say I don't have another 20. Okay, so 140 in vacation. This for vacation to Cape Cod. We are cash flowing this. I think, like, honestly, I've tried to cash flow all of our vacations for the past 2 years, but it doesn't always work out. We do end up having to put like a little bit on our credit cards, and we tend to pay it back like within a month after the trip, but I really don't want to have to do that at all this time. So I'm really trying to make sure that I have enough in here. I did buy, yesterday I bought our ferry to Nantucket, the bus tour, and the parking for all of that. So some money is going to come out this week from this envelope. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 670, 690, 710, 730, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 850, 855, 860. So 860 in vacation, and like I said, some of it is coming out. But that's fine because we still have tons of time to save. And we don't have like any like big expenses left. I think the only thing we have is like half, well, I say that, but we have half of the Airbnb, no, a quarter of the Airbnb left to pay. And then we have just our food. So we're doing pretty good. Entertainment is not getting anything, but I will count it. It has 5, 10, 15, 20. Christmas is getting $5. I usually put 50, but I cannot do that this week. So Christmas now has 51, 52, 53, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So $375 in Christmas. And I'm very happy about that. Gifts is getting 5. It is Mother's Day this weekend. Ugh, and I don't have enough money for my Mother's Day gift. Well, my sister's buying the gift because we're actually doing like a little mini road trip and I agreed to drive. So because I'm driving, my sister is paying for the gift, but we are going out to dinner. So I don't have enough money for that, but it's okay. We'll get caught up on it. We have 5, 10, 15 in gifts. Baby fund is not getting anything. And I'll count it. It has 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And I'm okay with that. I'm trying to be okay with how little my sinking funds have in them. Whoop, sorry about that. Okay, and then my husband Dan's not getting anything, but he has 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 105, 110, which is great for him. Great for him. He has more than he needs because he has his own spending limit on his end. Okay, so let's stuff our coins. I really should count this soon because even though it's only about halfway, it should give me quite a few rolls at this point. And I like to count it when I feel like there's enough in there and just cash stuff it or put it towards something that I've been struggling with. So we are putting, I don't know, like maybe $4 in there today, which is good. Okay. And we are going to finish off this video with that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give this video a like. If you want to leave me a comment letting me know if you want to hear about the house plans or anything else that you want to see on this channel, definitely leave me a comment and I will answer to that comment. And if you want to see more videos from me, definitely subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.